What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video with Deep Talks with B. And I was just thinking, if you didn't have a day job, what would you do with all of your free time? What would you do? You have all this free time to yourself. You're not working 8 to 12 hours a day anymore. You could literally do anything. The world is a playground. I mean, what would you do with it, right? And I feel like, to me personally, there's a lot of people who would be couch potatoes. You know, they would spend a lot of their time in front of the TV, not really doing a whole lot of investing in themselves. Now, that seems a little harsh, but I feel like it's the truth. If you have your day, every day, to make something happen, no matter, there were no limitations, nothing was off limits, what would you do with your time? Would you get yourself into better health? Would you find ways to make investments? Would you start documenting and creating stuff? Would you write music? Would you get good at piano? Would you get good at a sport? Would you, what would you do? There's so many options, right? There's so much stuff you can do in this world. And when time isn't the limit anymore, it's not the thing that prevents you from living, then what would you do with your time? Because for some reason, I feel like there's a lot of people that they just might not know where to start, right? They don't have a plan. And maybe it's because they never feel like they could be free and they could live that, that lifestyle for themselves. But for me, I started thinking about this lifestyle years ago, and to be able to wake up on your own time and to eat when you want and to drink when you want and to sleep when you want and to work when you want and to experience life whenever you want. I mean, like, even a simple problem like for me that I've run into is I'll have 1 to 2 days off a week, and I will be so excited for those 2 days off, and then that day comes and I have stuff I have to do, and the weather is terrible, and maybe I got up late or whatever, and then the day is it's just been changed. So now I have to wait around for another entire week to have that chance to have 1 day off or 2 days off again to do something for myself. So the way that I look at it, kind of, guys, is if you had the chance to wake up and live the kind of life you wanted to every single day, like, are you worth that experience? Are you worth that experience to have the time? Like, would you be the person who got up and made a change and made a difference? Because I feel like for the people who are doing it, for the people who are living that way, they're obviously contributing enough to the world that is allowing them to live that kind of lifestyle. So I'm not saying nobody is, possible of this. Everybody is possible to have this lifestyle. It's just finding out your way of doing it and making it happen. What can you give the world? What can you offer? What can you offer yourself or your family that is going to allow you to live that kind of lifestyle? Because for some reason, there's a lot of people who they're okay doing their day job, and that's totally fine. I'm not ripping on anybody. I can't find the will or the strength to go to a place that I absolutely hate, that drains my motivation, my spirit, and my determination to make changes in my life. It makes my body hurt, makes my mind hurt, makes my soul unhappy. Like, I know that that's a lot of negativity, but at the same time, I'm sure that that's why the world is the way it is, because there's so many people out there that are living that same mentality, that they feel drained at work, they feel that they're overworked, they feel that they can't really experience life how they want to, and it builds frustration and it builds anger. And I don't think I'm the first one to ever talk about this, but I feel like more people need to hear it. And if there's a way that some of us can band together and make changes for ourselves and for each other, and we can get ourselves out of that rut, that lifestyle rut, I think the world would be a much happier place and a better experience for all of us, because now we all get to experience that life that we're free and we're living on our own terms. And I feel like that is honestly why the world is generally quicker to look at the negative aspects over the positive aspects, because a lot of people live in a negative way because they're forced to do a lot of things that they don't want to do. And I'm not speaking, rocket science here, or I don't really feel like I'm jumping off a diving board right now. I feel like this stuff is pretty easy and common sense to figure out if you take a step back from your own life and you look at society as a whole, and you know, your community and the world as a whole, and you see there's a lot of unhappy people who are in a lot of unhappy situations, and they just don't know how to get out. They don't know how to change it, so they just deal with it and they just keep living. They just deal with it. They keep going to the job they hate, they stay in the relationships they hate, they stay in whatever it is because they don't know how to change it. They don't know how to find the strength or the willpower to stop doing something, even if they know it's negative. So maybe, guys, it's just time to sit down and figure out what you can offer the world, and maybe that'll be your way out. And you know, maybe this year or next year or in 5 years or whatever, but it's something that's worth thinking about, and I'm not the only one who thinks this way. There's a lot of us out there, and if you're one of those people, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to this channel, because there's so many videos like this coming this way, and I can't wait to just be doing everything I can to get these ideas out there into the social media world, and you know, for us to just bounce back ideas for all the like-minded individuals who are already doing this way before me. I just want to say you guys are probably the reason that I'm doing this now. I'm inspired by you guys, and it's amazing, and I can't wait to be able to take a step every single day and change my life. So once again, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Peace out.